I always figured that the treasure chest was a bomb.
This blows my mind. The Gulf of Mexico. Rome was founded in 750 BC.
Listen as Matthew DeMoss describes himself.
Who knew there were so many flakes in the chase?
Matt DeMoss left Yellowstone on June 4th. Jack Stoof found the treasure on June 5th. This is from a news article titled, "Treasure Chasers Look to Weather for Clues on Mystery Treasure Site," from AccuWeather. Heavy hail hit on Thursday, June 4th, 2020, as Matthew DeMoss was leaving Yellowstone. He had to pull over when he encountered a severe storm with hail and sleet. Weather was a factor in his decision to leave a day early. 2 days later, Matt DeMoss was at Fenn's house the afternoon of June 6th. The day Forrest announced the chest had been found. Matthew DeMoss of Texas also knew the location the chest had been found before anyone else. On his Facebook 1 year after the find on June 6th, 2021, Matt DeMoss posted a picture of 9 Mile Hole directly across the river from where the chest was found. Here is a description of the chest by Matt DeMoss from the book Chasing the Thrill. One searcher, Cynthia's friend Matt, who goes by the name Smell the Sunshine on his YouTube channel, did a Zapruder-style forensic analysis of the 3 pictures, breaking them down in incredible detail. For the first outdoor picture, he surmised from the shade and reflections of the sky that it was taken around 9:30 or 10 in the morning, and was likely taken with a cell phone camera, judging by the shape of the photo and the distortion in the lens. He went on to explain that the pictures tell us much about how and where the chest was hidden. The rusty key and the wearing away of the chest's lining could be tremendously revealing in answering the question of where it might have spent the last 10 years. There was water in the chest, to be sure, thus the rusty key, Matt said. But everything looks dry here. This might suggest the chest was sitting on the ground. Rain splashing in front of it, but not on it, might account for that moisture and dirt accumulating inside over time, he suggested, meaning it might have been secreted away in or around a cluster of rocks. I think some kind of rock formation, with a crevice near the bottom, seems like a good candidate, he said. The chest is tucked inside, somewhat hidden and protected, especially if you have trees and scrub and rocks here and there. The back of the chest is largely untouched by the elements, but rain splashes within a few inches of the front of the chest, causing debris to enter the chest, little by little over time. This also explains why the wood lining at the back of the chest looks pristine, while at the front, we can detect severe warping and separation. The front of this chest was somewhat exposed, while the back of the chest was not, he concluded. A note on the sale of the treasure by Jack Stoof, November 11th, 2022. In September, I sold the Fenn treasure in a private transaction. I no longer own any part of the treasure and have no financial interest in its future on the collectibles market. I have come to understand that the group of buyers had decided to keep certain items of the treasure for themselves, but were eager to buy the rest of it, as well as they were interested in speculating on the price they could achieve on it in a public sale. The current owners, who wish to remain anonymous, informed me they are today offering the items of the treasure they have not retained for themselves in a one-time sale through heritage auctions. Tesouro Sagrado, translated from Italian to English, means sacred treasure. Tesouro Sagrado Holdings, LLC, is a limited liability company that acquired Forrest Fenn's treasure chest from Jack Stoof in 2022 and auctioned most of its contents through heritage auctions, retaining key items like the chest and dragon bracelet. Justin Posey is a prominent figure linked to the LLC. There is a possibility that Matt DeMoss was also a member of the LLC. Little is known about other members. Now we find out that Matthew DeMoss is linked to Justin Posey's book, Beyond the Map's Edge, published March 27, 2025, where DeMoss served as co-author and editor, leveraging his 25 years of experience in academic publishing to refine Posey's memoir about his pursuit of Forrest Fenn's treasure and creation of a new treasure hunt. DeMoss, who holds a BA from Columbia International University and a THM from Dallas Theological Seminary, is the production manager and book review editor for Bibliotheca Sacra, and authored the Pocket Dictionary for the Study of New Testament Greek, a guide for biblical exegesis, indicating his expertise in precise, scholarly editing and writing.